with another GT Sport Beta video. This is now day 15 since we first got the beta, and we've got a lot of stuff going on, and well, got a lot of things to crack on with today, with obviously our daily workouts, and hopefully get some like races and stuff. Hopefully we can unlock a good enough car like Evo, or we need a new N300 car. That's the main thing, man. We need a new N300 car. We've got a good GR3 car, and we got a great excuse me, GR4 car. But what we really need though is an N300. So that's what I'm going to try and do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try and get us. That's our goal for today, to get an N300 car from the daily workout. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to keep seeing Gran Turismo Sports on the channel, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So obviously, first things first, we gotta figure out what exactly we're going to use and what race to do. Since there's a race being on right now at the Nurburgring. So what we can do actually is go in, actually do a qualifying lap time, change our car. I reckon, what the heck, let's go for the Hyundai Genesis. Actually, no, not even a Hyundai Genesis. Let's go for the lightweight car, the Evora. Actually, no. Yeah, go for a Hyundai. Jeez, already, I can't even make up my mind, man. You know what I mean? But anyways, we're gonna go in, getting a good lap time, well, semi decent lap time, get a feeling, get an understanding of the car, get an understanding of the track, try and bang in a quick enough lap time, man, so we could actually get things going, get things moving, get things rocking and rolling. Okay, so anyway, we are good. So yeah, here we are back at the Nordschleife. Oh, I hate this track, but it is what it is, man. So this being an FR car, this would mean we're gonna have to change a few things. We're gonna have to keep the traction control on, obviously. As for the gears, keep it the way it is, keep it in normal. Transmission, make that fully customizable transmission. But apart from that, that should be us. So let's dive right in to the car. Besides, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we are rocking this session with a Logitech G29 steering rig with the optional manual gear shifter, and always in, actually with virtually no assists, with steering assist off, braking assist off, and the traction control only at 3, because we don't want to give too much traction control, because we don't want it to be too planted. Need a little bit of a slip. But anyways, the reason why we picked the Hyundai for this round, apart from the fact that we haven't used it in a race before, it's because according to the game, it's the most powerful N300 car that we have, man. But then again, I don't think the overall power means jack, because this car is front wheel drive. Now that in itself is kind of sending alarm bells to my head, because front wheel drive cars, they're tricky to say at least, man. They're hazardous, they're tricky, and they're a bit difficult to control. Not too difficult, just that tiny bit, man. And besides, I've been playing most of the. I've been playing the beta. Like I was playing the beta actually extensively yesterday, after after the stream ended, and I gotta say I was genuinely surprised by this update that they didn't really add much in the way of things in it, man. But it's the weekend, so I'm gonna reckon that they're gonna be changing the races, like the racetracks, by the weekend, because I'm pretty sick of racing on the same tracks day after day after day. So hopefully we can change track, maybe get rid of the Nordschleife, or at least if you're not gonna give it, like, get a different car type, because N300 and Nurburgring, it's okay I guess, but you got a sorts of when you're driving an N300 car around the Nurburgring, you get a sense of it not being at home, because the Nurburgring is a tough and demanding track, and these are just, in terms of the chances here, it's a bit of a stale car. Now, stale cars don't really belong in the confines of the ring, in my opinion. And again, the reason why this is stale is because this has front wheel drive, man. And front wheel drive on a racetrack, not the best idea. Not the best idea that anyone's ever had, to get a front wheel drive car and put it around in Nurburgring. To have rear wheel drive or four wheel drive, that's where it's at, man. I mean, probably more so front wheel drive, because the car would be a little bit more planted, but apart from that, not much else. Usually check your thing. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this car, in my opinion, is kind of meh, if I'm honest. Is it a bad car? Not particular. Well, in certain areas, yes, it is a bad car. I mean, the styling isn't really that good. Its front wheel actually has 2 less power. The front wheel drive on this has catastrophic understeer, much like a Vauxhall Corsa VXR Nurburgring edition. That had catastrophic understeer, but this has the same amount. Actually, this has less understeer, but more understeer at the same time, if you even understand what I mean. It kind of sounds like I'm going insane, man, but maybe that's because I am. Maybe driving this Hyundai is making me insane. I don't know about you. What do you guys think of the Hyundai Genesis? Do you think it's an alright wee car? Personally, myself, it's not to my taste, man. I mean, I'm more of a I'm more of a four-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive kind of guy. Probably more leaning towards rear-wheel drive, because in rear-wheel drive you can actually have more fun with a car whilst you're in rear-wheel drive. Whereas four-wheel drive, the car's a bit, I don't know, too safe. And by all means, that's not a good thing, but when you're trying to drift, it kind of is, because you want that danger zone, to quote Sterling Archer. But for the track, you would probably need four-wheel drive. This front-wheel drive, it just doesn't belong here. It doesn't feel at home. This feels at home on the streets. It feels like a street car, not a street racer, mind you. Just a regular old street car, man. Like a normal car that you see families in England and Sussex in. You see in Essex and Sussex, and I just realized that there's a lot of cities in England with X at the end of it, at the end of their names. You know what I mean? I may be going mad. What is it about? Is this car such a bad car? there are some instances that it's alright. I mean, the interior, the rev limiters, well, the rev counters are not that bad. The exterior actually finally looks good for a Hyundai Genesis for once. Because the previous Hyundai Genesis, I reckon that Genesis was the most ugliest car of that time, man. I mean, this was before SsangYong started to make their ugly line of vehicles. So that's how bad things got, man. But thankfully for this Genesis, they actually updated the exterior looks, and I gotta say, whilst it doesn't look as aggressive and competitive as its other rivals, that doesn't mean it doesn't look good. It actually does look kind of sporty. It looks like a little wee sporty mouse or a gerbil. Probably more mouse, because gerbil. Actually, they're probably more gerbil, because gerbil's a bit more fatter, so to speak. But anyways, I'm getting the hang of this car. I mean, apart from it being that little bit dangerous, apart from it being that tiny teensy weensy bit dangerous, well, apart from it having catastrophic understeer, it's fine. For the most part. For the most part, this is absolutely dead on as it's gonna get, but you get a sense that this car is missing a bit more, you know? It's missing something. Then again, what exactly it is missing, I can't really put my finger on it, but I know that it's lacking something. Go. Braking, third gear. Into second. Go. .901. Well, 9 minutes, .1. So what I'm gonna do, wait, what's the total limit? 26.21 miles. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, yeah, that's a hell of a lot off. Despite being most powerful, quite a bit off my fastest time, man. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go around it once again, but I'm gonna change my car to this. The Subaru WRX STI Type S. Now this car I prefer. Excuse me. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the Subaru Impreza WRX STI round the Nordschleife, actually round the Nurburgring Nordschleife track, and see if we can actually get some improvements. See if we can actually get some improvement on the actual time, man. I mean, if we can, that's good. All power to them. But if not, let's see. So the time to beat is 8 minutes 52.6 seconds. And since this is 4-wheel drive, you can just turn the traction control off. It won't be that bad. So you know what? Let's waste no time. Let's not waste any time. Let's just get straight into it. I'm glad to be back in the STI. It's kind of an old favorite. This STI is really kind of a favorite for me because it's honestly, it was my first ever car. It was my first ever car, and well, one of my first cars that I actually unlocked, and it served me well. did I finish high enough in competitions with it? Not really, but at least I had fun whilst I was out there. And breaking, and I'm actually quite proud, actually pleased to see this thing again. The only thing is, I just wish it was under. I don't want it to actually be. I didn't want it to be round the Nurburgring because, well, it's the Nurburgring. Nurburgring, I like it and I don't like it at the same time. But anyways, instead of rambling on about the Nurburgring and what I hate about it. Okay, get up, get.
Hello,
I actually want to bring you guys into like the conversation here. What do you guys if any of you played the GT Sport beta, what do you guys think? Actually, what is your guys' favorite car that you've driven?
How's our going? In
GT Sport so far? Because for me, for myself personally, whoa. It's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go for either the GTR that we got ages ago and won our very first race in it, or then again, this is me being biased here, the Aston Martin V12 Vantage. Why is it biased? Well, let me put it this way: Aston Martin would probably be my favorite car manufacturer, man, and that in itself would probably mean to biased. But despite it, I would still honestly prefer the GTR. I mean, it's got me through a lot, and I actually won a lot of races. Well, I won a couple of races because of it. But GTR has been my only successful car, if you can call it that. And that's because the GTR is a force to be reckoned with. Hold on, I haven't really had the chance to actually open up the tabs, because most of the... I'm not saying all of them, but most of the drivers in this game that I personally have encountered so far they're too much like Forza players. They're too much like Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon free players. They always try and, like, whenever you're in a race, they always try and cheat their way out of it, whether it be by either crash or by ghosting themselves or trying to ghost you just to bloody overtake you. Believe me, that has happened to me before. And you know what? If you guys are you guys actually? I want to actually know as well. Are you guys enjoying the daily content of Gran Turismo Sport, or do you actually want to see me like take a little break from it? Because I mean, I'm not too sure if you guys keep enjoying the daily stuff I do from Gran Turismo, like playthroughs and all that sort of stuff, then that's great. Let me know. If you're not, then let me know, and I'll probably try and change that to maybe like a Let's Play series or something or other. I mean, I don't know. I need your guys' input. What do you guys want to see from the channel in the future? Do you want me to see? Do you want to see me do Let's Plays? Do you want me to do? I don't know, man. I mean, what do you guys think? And if you guys are new to the channel and you like who else? This clown.
It's really good.
Let me explain. I'm let's see. Our channel, we do well, we haven't done much. What we've done now is daily GT Sport beta videos, because, well, GT Sport's one of my most anticipated games, and I honestly was so excited that I got a beta that I had to share it with all you guys and girls out there. So there was that. And if you guys are new and actually want to keep seeing like daily GT Sport videos, then be sure to subscribe, and you can keep up to date with actually be sure to actually what do you call it, like subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can actually never miss any of our new videos, whether it be our GT Sport beta stuff or GTA Top Gear, which is coming, which just with like planning and all that sort of stuff, that's kind of gotten a little bit tricky with like all of us like moving on, actually like having stuff to do, but or anything like that. If you guys want to, actually if you guys are like interested, then be sure to subscribe and stick around. Besides, as well as that, we've also got some games coming up. We've got some Injustice 2 coming out. May do a little bit of a series on that, where we fight online against other people and stuff like that. We've also got some Dirt 4 whenever the full game comes out, which should be interesting since Dirt 3 was my favorite rally game. And we've got some Project Cars 2. Now that should be an interesting one, because Project Cars 1 was it was okay, it wasn't the best, but Project Cars 2 sets to be everything that Project Cars 1 should have been, and that's a good thing. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, then be sure to stick around, man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting up our first race of the live stream. And well, I don't really know how I did, if I did good or not. That's not up to me to decide, but if I did good, that's brilliant. Hopefully I don't end up, well, hopefully I don't start in stone dead last, because if I did, that wouldn't be very good, because this is a Nurburgring, tight track. Let me that would just be a total recipe for a disaster, man. That's probably not going to be the best way for it, but then again, it's probably more likely that I am going to end up somewhere near bottom rung, because I didn't really do that fast of a time, if I'm honest. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be finding out. And yep, starting off in 16th place out of 18. Not the best, but not the worst either. It's not that well. Okay, now it's 14th out of 15th, so now it is bad. I'm officially second to last. I'm officially starting the race in second to last, so good God. Don't expect much out of me. Ladies and gentlemen, don't expect much out of this race, because we're not going to be starting in a good enough position to start with, man. All we can just do is just drive as smoothly and as cleanly as possible, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's all we can do. It's all we can do, really. Is just drive as good as we can and hope for the best. Okay, there's an Evo behind me. Let's see, and I think that was a little bit of contact, if I'm not too mistaken. But then again, who could blame him? I mean, this is a tight-ass track, and overtaking is virtually near enough, in cars as big as these, near enough impossible, unless somebody screws themselves, actually screws the pooch on this one. If they do, then if you do, you're really gonna regret it. All you can just do, if you want to keep your place, is just keep sneaky. Just keep shaking about so no one can actually find a gap and expose it. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 5 seconds till the start of our first race on day 15 of the GT Sport beta, and we're going to be starting our first race in second to last, of course, because why wouldn't we? Because why wouldn't we start in second to last? Only with a Hyundai Genesis behind me. That's not good. Let's see. But still a good start for us. That's not particularly too bad. That dang Hyundai. Okay, we've got a British guy and a Hyundai. You see what I mean with this track being a little bit too tight and too compact, man? I mean, you can barely get anywhere. I mean, but even if you can get anywhere, you can't really, because there's always going to be like one guy in front of you and just like, no, you can't go there, no. Okay, I've got an Evo. Okay, the Evo and the Hyundai are both battling each other out. But I'm gonna try and sneak in, see. Ooh, Mr. Hyundai mustn't have his traction control on. He was drifting all about. A little bit of lift-off oversteer there for a front-wheel drive car. That's actually quite surprising, considering the front-wheel drive. You don't really expect it to. Whoa! Actually, oversteer. You expect it to just do hideous lift-off understeer, if anything. Well, at least we've gained up position. We're not exactly second to last anymore. We're third to last, but not second to last. But anyway, as always, our goal for all these videos, ladies and gentlemen, is to not end up last, because, well, nobody really wants to end up last, do they? And the only reason that they would want to end up last is to, like if they were bought out by someone, to actually be like, take the fall, just screw the pooch on that one. But god dang, this Subi, it may be good, man, but how much do you want to reckon that the guys in first Evos, man? That is more than likely. I mean, even the guy in front of me is actually on an Evo, or in an Evo, and even the guy behind me is in an Evo, and there's the Hyundai Genesis guy behind him. But I mean they sort of Mitsubishi Japanese sandwich. And as far as Japanese people, actually, as far as Japanese sandwiches go, it's probably the most sanest sandwich that the Japanese have ever made. Yeah, and Subaru's, I think, a Japanese company, so all Japanese sandwich. So not at all too bad, really. I just noticed there that we've got about 10 viewers, which is actually quite good, considering that that's probably what's like, whoa, without actually like going to like YouTube and that sort of stuff. It's probably the highest amount of viewers in a row that we've actually gotten. So welcome to everyone who's actually just joined us. If you have just joined us, we are in Gran Turismo Sport, as always. We are driving around the Nurburgring Nordschleife in the Subaru Impreza WRX STI. And well, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, we post this channel posts daily GT Sport beta videos. Started a long time ago, and actually we're gonna keep on doing it until the beta is actually fully over. So if you guys actually enjoyed the Gran Turismo Sport, if you're new and you enjoyed the Gran Turismo Sport this video, Gran Turismo Sport video, be sure to actually check out our old GT Sport beta videos, so you can see like how we've gone from bad to worse to good, and then back to bad again from now. But also, if you want to actually keep seeing if you want to see our future stuff, then be sure to subscribe. Actually, then you can do us a solid and actually subscribe to the channel for more, because every little subscriber matters. I mean, every little subscriber helps. I mean, it's you guys that actually makes this channel possible. It's the main reason why I actually do these videos, because I know that people like and love them. Show your support. So I'd like to thank everyone who's actually turned up for the live stream, for actually watching it. And if you guys aren't, then, well, if you guys are new and if you haven't seen any of our videos before, then please subscribe, because we've got some good stuff coming out, some of which I can't discuss, and trust me when I say it is going to be well worth your subscription. It is going to be well worth the subscription alone, because it is actually going to be, because all the stuff is purpose built. All our new shows and stuff is going to be purpose built for you guys, and hopefully including some of the viewers and subscribers as well. So there is that. Anyways, yeah, if you do want to see like some new material and
you got me
stuff, don't forget to actually subscribe. Actually, so be sure to subscribe, and we'll see like what we can do for you guys. And actually, whilst we're on the subject of subscribers, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually halfway towards our target of 50 subscribers. Well, more than halfway, about 26, 27 subscribers. That's actually not too bad, but what I want to do is I want to actually give people a reason to actually subscribe, apart from the content that our channel produces. What I'm going to do is, actually, I approved this with the rest of the team, and if we get 50 subscribers, we will actually do a giveaway of actually a giveaway. Well, I don't know what the actual giveaway what we will actually be giving away, but so far we've got now down to either a physical hard copy of a video game, or like PSN money, well, PSN network codes for money in GTA, the shortcuts. Because if you don't know, we do GTA videos as well. So yeah, if you want this giveaway to happen, then be sure to subscribe and tell your friends, because the sooner we get the 50 subscribers, the sooner we can actually start to do this giveaway. So if you guys want a giveaway to happen, be sure to subscribe. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we've got actually first, second, and third place have already finished, and there's no way we're gonna finish this race, but we've got 20 seconds. It's gonna be impossible, but you never know. You never know, man. I mean, stranger things have happened. Okay. Control the drift. Well held. that was actually kind of well held, if I'm a little bit honest with you there. So yeah, there we go. Not too bad. Finishing the race. Wait, finishing the race in 15th place. Brilliant. But anyways, that is going to actually bring up our driving marathon. Added another 15.2 miles onto it. So that means we actually get a brand new car, man. I actually can't wait to see what this actually is. Would it be something good? Would it be an M300 car? Like the Evo 10 that I actually wanted to get for so long, or would it be another GR3 or GR4 car? I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, congratulations Mr. Sieges Sports for coming first place in that race. You did a good job, man. I mean, it's hard to win a race at Nurburgring, believe me, as you know, but you did a very good job nonetheless. So what we're going to do now is we are going to back out, see what we've gotten. Okay, man, okay. That is a BMW M6 GT3 M power car, and I think that is a GR3 car. Yes, it is. But compared to, okay, it is actually tied second most powerful car that we have ever had. And I mean, the only other thing is, well, then again, technically it is the most powerful because the two powerfuls are both beamers, so there is that. What we're actually going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is actually we're going to go on to the Brands Hatch Indy Circuit in our trusty car. That's right, the Nissan GTR GR4. Now, as always, it's going to be rocking 416 brake horsepower, weighing in about 1,580 kilograms on racing hard tires, which should, well, excuse me, which should in turn go well. Hopefully, it should hopefully go well. If not, then dang, I don't know what will happen there. But let's hope that we can actually make something good, because for the longest time we won one race, then, well, we won 2 races, then that's about it. Hopefully we can make a 3rd win. Like I said, I don't know, it's kind of hard to predict. But our fastest time in the GTR around this track was about 50.8 seconds. So hopefully I can beat that in this car. I mean, I know I can. This is a really, really good car to do so. Now here we go. We are going to start our first lap around the Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. Brake a little bit early for this corner. Hold the throttle half, actually about a quarter of the way down. Full power, brake. Let go into second. Yes. Yes. The power of this thing is immense. And the fact that, see, this is why this is one of my favorite racing cars, because it's so powerful and yet controllable. It's not like a huge out of control monster. It's a tame. It's like a tame lion. That's how good this thing is. It's deadly, but it's deadly to the other opponents, but tame for the driver. So it isn't really that complicated for anyone to actually get in and actually race their damn hardest. Forward. Well, at least I know that. Actually, well, at least I like in the fact that in this new update, which was released yesterday for GT Sport, that you actually could get this ghost mode, that allows you to track your progress from the last lap that you did, and see where you can actually try and improve upon. And I think I've gone just a slightly bit faster around here. I mean, I'm hoping. Yeah, only 0.95 seconds though. That's not really that fast, if I'm honest, but it ain't that slow either. And it's just gone in the sand dune. Brilliant. I scratch my nose once, and that's what happens. Brilliant. The one time I need my nostrils scratched. Anyway, apologies for actually going on about snowstorms. But let's see, the third lap was a bit of a disaster. Well, a bit understatement, but let's see. We're about to enter our fourth lap now. Hopefully this one is better. Hopefully this lap just... It always seems to be the first corner. I always cock up. It's just every time I always go into that corner, I just try and go a bit too power. I always try and get a little bit too much power into that corner, and a lot of the corners I seem to be doing that, but then again that's because I'm pushing this car. I'm trying to push the capability, the boundaries of this car nonetheless. Go. The power in. And change. And change. Nice. This car is actually quite good. See that go a bit. Full speed down here. Yes. Braking hard. Well, not too hard for this corner. And yes. Okay, I was 0.2 seconds faster than my second lap, which is actually my fastest lap, so not too bad. Not too bad, SaintsKnight, not too bad. I'm improving. I'm knowing where I can go full power and where I can't go full power. That's probably the main thing for me to actually figure out and realize. Okay, so yep, 50.9 seconds, which is actually not that bad, but it's not the fastest. It may not be the fastest, but it's not that bad. Okay, may have been a little bit, tiny bit slower. 2-7. Whoa! Okay, I think I may have had a bit. I think I've had enough practice. There we go, 7 miles added in, but it doesn't really matter. Hey, manual. We don't need any assists. Driving marker, short goes. Everything is perfectly fine. And let's see. I have top 10. Where am I? Let's see, but wait, strange. The top 10, almost all of them are GTRs, except for the guy in third place, 48.8 seconds in a Sirocco. That was quite impressive. That's quite impressive for a Sirocco, man. For a Sirocco, that's actually not too bad. So let's see, what I'm going to do now is actually... what I might actually do is I might actually change... Well, have a little look, see if I actually need to change my car. If I do, then change it. Let's see. Sort it by power. And again, the GTR has the most amount of power, 428 brake horsepower compared to the 419 in the SLS, and the compared to all the cars, the GTR is more powerful than the SLS, the Mustang with 395 brake horsepower, the McLaren with 350 brake horsepower, and the 4C with 295 brake horsepower. So I think, for the time being, stick to this car and go around, actually, and hope for the best, because this is the one we've actually been winning a lot. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now is we are going to do our entry for the race. We've got about 15 minutes to practice going around the track. That may sound like a long time, but we can actually go around and sort of chit-chat, have a little chin-wag, as well as actually going around and doing everything there. But I digress. So I reckon with the time that it takes for us to actually get in I think we're only going to have 2 races. It may be a short thing. It may be a 2-race thing, but I'm afraid. But that's because I'm actually. That is because me and the rest of the All Saints actually have a meeting. Actually, a team meeting that we do every week. Well, near towards the end of the week, near every Thursday, and actually discuss everything about the channel. And like, if we need to change the things, if we do, what to change, all that sort of stuff, you know. So yeah. But anyways, hopefully as well. Speaking of which, I know that the One Shot, I think, is actually going to be doing his own series of videos, man. He might be doing his own series of videos, maybe a Let's Play series that he can do. Actually, but the only thing is, he keeps on saying, "Oh, I want to play Farming Simulator. I want to play Farming Simulator." But what do you guys actually? I said okay, but only if the viewers want it. So this is where you can have your input. Do you want a farming simulator sort of series on this channel? I mean, if you do, then comment down below saying that you actually do want a farming simulator video. If you don't, then well. If you don't, if you're normal and don't, well then we'll have to. Well then, I'm gonna have to think long and hard. Well, Mr. One Shot's gonna have to think long and hard for what he can do. I mean, I suggested to him to do like a wee Let's Play retrospective series. Actually, Let's Play series where he plays like random games that either the members of the All Saints or you guys can actually submit game ideas for Mr. One Shot to play, and we will actually pick a couple of games for him to try out. Anyways, all this is entirely in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. What games do you want to see Mr. One Shot play? Do you guys want to see him play the likes of Minecraft or The Last of Us or maybe Dying Light or whatever? What do you guys want to see Mr. One Shot play? It could be any game at all. It could be any game at all ever made. Well, for the PlayStation 4 days. Yeah, leave a comment down below. What do you guys think Mr. Aaron One Shot should play? I mean, we've got Gameloid and I think, doing a couple of gameplay videos as well. Johnny675TR, complicated one for that. I'm not too sure what we've got planned for him. but just it's all action stations down here at the All Saints HQ. So yeah. Besides, it's not just Iron One Shot and Game of Lord 9, Johnny 675TR potentially doing like new shows. I'm actually going to be doing a couple of new stuff as well, as I've mentioned, with Project Cars 2, Dark 4, Injustice 2. I'm actually going to do a entire series upon that, because I did a video of the first Injustice for this channel not too long ago, and I quite enjoyed that. So if you guys want to see some Injustice 2 gameplay, well then subscribe to the channel and leave a like in this video and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see if we can actually get there. If we can get the video up and running, yeah, that's great. But
good luck, emoji smiling face with smiling eyes.
So you know what? Since we've got about 9 minutes left until the first race, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. Well, I'm going to take a wee bit of a breather and actually take a look, because we got a. See, I'm going to take a look at some of the comments from like the video so far, and actually see what people have been saying. Like if you guys want anything like a GT, well, a Dirt 4 thing, or something like that. See, we've okay, we've got plenty of good luck. We got a couple of good luck thing. Actually, we got a couple of good luck charms. So, well, messages. So it's nice to know that. It's nice to show the support, man. It's nice to actually show your support. It's nice to show some support, ladies and gentlemen, and I appreciate it. So, wish me luck in the race, huh? Which is unfortunately going to be our last race. I know. It's a shame, but unfortunately, it's a shame this is going to be our last race. But then again, that's the reason for that is because, as I've said, we've got a team meeting that's about to drop after this video, and well, discussing the potential future of this, discussing the potential future of the channel and all that sort of stuff. But if you guys want to see more of GT Sport, then leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and if you're not new and you already have subscribed, well then leave a like. Well, just leave a like and leave a comment down below actually saying that you're a subscriber. But anyways, we've got about 7 minutes, well 7.5 minutes until our race starts up. Actually, you know what? I got something interesting that we can do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually turn traction control off. We're gonna make this car into a drifter. So the negative camber, negative toe, downforce. Look at about 450 for the rear. This is a 4-wheel drive car. 4 wheel drive car. This is a 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 four-wheel drive car, but it is going to be an insane car to drive. Then again, the reason why I made all these tunes is to see if I can actually get it to loosen up. So let's see, here it goes. Whoa! Woo-hoo. Okay, this being four-wheel drive, it can, but it's so planted. Oh, there. Let's see. Ceiling feels a lot loose. A little bit of a shimmy. A little bit of shimmy. Whoa! I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Whoa. Maybe a little bit too scary. Whoa. Woohoo! Whoa. Holy Moses. Okay. Now let's see if I can actually get him somewhat controlled and drift through here. No. Okay. That's probably not great. That's not a good idea. You know what? I'm just thinking it takes a lot of time to actually get a car to slide. And it being a four-wheel drive car as well. Really not helping. Come on. Come on, GTR man, you can. You're four-wheel drive. That's the problem. Four-wheel drive cars are notoriously difficult to drift. Whoa. You do it good. You do it good. You gotta be sideways and smiling. Don't. You're gonna be ending up in the ditch. Which unfortunately most of my time in this is spent in a ditch. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it, Whoa. Getting the hang of it. It's not that bad. Whoa.
507139.
Okay, this is more like it. Okay. Whoa. Dang it. Okay, so whilst I'm
This any good?
pulling the handbrake, change down. Nice. Come on, power. A little bit of a change. Obviously, we're not gonna race like this. I mean, that'd be
Shirako
ridiculous
better.
idea. But this is just a little bit of a hooliganism hooning around because you don't see many people trying to drift in GT Sport, do you? So it's a fun little wee idea to see if you can actually drift. Okay, that's a big one. That was a big one. Dang that. Go. Okay, come on. And I took a look at the comments just there now, and one of the guys, actually somebody in the comments was actually asking me, was GT Sports, actually was it any good? Didn't know if you were talking about the GTR or the Gran Turismo Sport Beta. So I'm gonna answer both of them. If it's the GT Sport Beta, then yes, it is absolutely fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite racing games of the year so far that I've played, and this is just a beta. This is not even the full release, and I'm already singing praises for it. But then again, most of the racing games that we want to come out haven't come out, so we've got a long ways to go. So you know what? Exit out of here. Bring our car back to normal. Restore the defaults in everything. Make the traction control. I'll make that in the middle, about 0 brake balance. Make it evenly. That's what I said. Brake balance. Yeah, that was at 0. Fully customize that. Yeah, nothing much has changed in terms of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 10 seconds before the start of the race. And, see, there's a guy here who prefers the VW Scirocco for the, actually for a GR3 or GR4 car. And, I guess it's all about the user. It depends on how you use it. I mean, it all depends on the user preference, and if you prefer one thing, you'll do good. If you do prefer one thing, you'll do bad. Well, honestly, I always just prefer the GTR because, well, I don't know why, man. I just do for some reason. Anyway, guys, we are gonna be put in our, actually, in a group for our final race of the day, man. So this should be a tiny bit interesting. Hopefully we can actually start in a high enough place, and well, if we actually do start off in a high enough place, then that means we'll actually get a chance to actually either end up first or second or third. Anyway, and the top 3, man. That's a good thing. I mean, I have faith in the GTR. Every time we've been inside the GTR, it has been a beast. It has been a machine, man. It's been a really, really good car. For us personally, it's been a really good car for us. It hasn't let us down yet. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting the race in 7th place. That's not bad. We're about 11 seconds. Well, 11 places higher than the Scirocco in last. And, well, apart from the top 4, we haven't got much to worry about because there's the Megane and a 4C. The 4C is probably the only one I have to worry about. Then again, that's because 4C's light and small enough engine equals really, really fast.
Not insane race.
But as for the Scirocco, that's actually got to be pretty easy to actually get to, because Scirocco, I could just take him on the off, because this thing has a really, really impressive launch. I reckon that's probably why most people actually win with this car, because the launch control on this thing is so phenomenally good that you can actually get a good takeoff. It's that impressive. But I don't know what the race holds for us. I don't know if we'll end up being first, second, last, wherever. All we can just hope for, ladies and gentlemen, is that we actually don't end up in last place. But anyway, guys, based on what you've seen so far of the GTR and myself, of course, where do you guys think I will end up? Because I'll be starting the race in 7th place. Do you guys think I'll stay there, Do you guys think I'll finish lower? Do you guys think I'll actually finish up at the top 3? Which, it's a bit much to ask, but if we do end up in top 3 again for the third time, that would actually be quite impressive, man. That would be genuinely amazing. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, right now, warm-up lap is over, and we've got about 5 seconds till the race actually starts. So, okay, I've noticed as well that the guy who was in 18th has now been completely, like, gone. So, let's see, Tristan Smith left a comment, this ain't good. Honestly, this game, whenever this game comes out, if you're a fan of racing games, or if you're a fan of Gran Turismo, or hell, even if you're not a fan of racing games, this is one that you definitely have to pick up. It is that good of a game. Even like car cynics, like people who wouldn't even like car, or wouldn't even like racing games, would actually love to pick this up and actually hoon about in it. It is really that good, and this is just from the beta alone. There's stuff in the game that we haven't actually been able to access yet, like VR. Like that's actually going to be a thing in GT Sport, and that should be amazing. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are in we've actually went up from 7th to 4th place. We've made 3 places already, and we haven't even finished our first lap yet, so that is actually quite impressive. All the same, we've got about 3 GTRs in front of us in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and we've got a GTR behind me all the way, well, not all the way in 5th, but back there. Okay, on the grass a bit, that's not really nice. As long as I can actually stay, if I stay here in this place, then that would be a good enough result, and that would be a really good result. Ooh, GTR in front of us, Mr. Mania actually has actually gone a little bit wide, and the French guy has actually gone a little bit wide as well. What is it with people in GTRs always going wide for some reason? Okay, braking a little bit smoothly into 3rd. Okay, I always gotta keep. Apologies for anyone who's getting a little bit sick every time I keep changing the camera angles and stuff like that. But then again, that's because I'm always having to look behind me, see, check out my progress behind. Okay, so the guy from Spain who's in 2nd place actually slowed down. So hopefully these two can actually get in a sort of battle between each other, try and slow each other down, and maybe, just maybe, I can actually then swoop in and take the overtake. We'll overtake them both at the same time. But we're about halfway into the race. No signs of any give from my GTR or theirs. So quite impressive all around. But I am catching them though, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. I am actually up on 3rd place's tail right now, and actually on another plus, going further and further away from the guy in 5th place. That's actually something to commend as well. So right now this is going to be a really, really tough battle for 3rd place. Well, 3rd and 2nd place actually. Mainly 2nd though, because we've got 3 guys all lined up together. We've got the guy in 2nd, Mr. Mania. We've got Scorpy in 3rd, or Scorpie in 3rd, and you've got yours truly in 4th. So hopefully we can actually make something happen. If not, I'm happy with 4th. It's a good enough level to actually be a part of, and at least it's not 17th place, right? But then again, if the guy who's in 17th place is watching this, then I'm so sorry for just mocking you there, but you know what I mean though. You know what I mean. But anyways, okay, but we're about 2 more laps left into this race. And okay, I just looked behind me and noticed that the guy in 5th place is actually right on my tail. That is not really good news. And I'm in 5th. Hopefully I can get an overtake from him. Can gain a bit, can go on the power a little bit more. And if I can get in his streak, actually, if I could draft him up, then maybe I can actually get caught in his slipstream. Dang it. I'm so sorry, man. So sorry. Apologies, sir, for crashing into you. Yep, that's my sportsmanship rating gone down a bit. And besides, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last lap of the final race for today. And honestly, I hope you guys have been enjoying the Gran Turismo videos, and especially to the new people who've actually started to watch this. If you guys have, if you guys have enjoyed this video, then leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe so you can be aware of, and also turn on post notifications as well, so you'll be notified on when we post a new video. Actually, whenever we post a new video of either GT Sport or GTA, Call of Duty, whatever, man. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be finishing this race in 5th place now. Not too bad. An entire sea of GTRs. Mr. Fug Productions in his GTR. Mr. Fug Productions in his GTR in 1st place, followed by Mr. Mania. Then scored by then Chapubaka. I think that's how you pronounce it. Please don't roast me in the comments if I pronounce that wrong, man. And that is going to be, and that's out of a total of 17 people. Really, only one person didn't even finish that race, and it's Leo Bang. We've had another 10.1 miles, 2-hour daily workout, man. That's actually quite impressive on that part. And I've noticed that one of the guys in our lobby has actually got Gran Turismo, and he's actually driving a Sirocco, and he's actually, if you're in the Sirocco, man, that won, then congratulations, man. But also congratulations to Mr. Fug Productions in his Nissan GTR for coming 1st place in the race that I was just in, and 5th place, not a bad place to finish. All things considered, 5th place, not really a bad place to actually finish off. But I'm afraid, but I think that's gonna do. That is gonna do it for day 15 of the GT Sport beta. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, then please smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more daily GT Sport beta videos. And there's nothing left to say, guys, but until next time, see you guys later.